What's up, y'all? This is Julia NYC here, and today I'm gonna cover the situation that tragic situation that happened in Las Vegas between a YouTuber called Finny the Legend and his wife Bubbly, and another YouTuber, Sin City Manny. I'm also going to cover the situation that happened at the BET Awards with Tahil, one of Kai Cenat's friend, and I'm also going to give my opinion on the situation with DDG and his baby mama Halle. Alright, first let's get into the situation that happened in Las Vegas, which is a very, very tragic situation. Two people ended up passing away in the hands of someone else over internet beef. Let's talk about the beef between Sin City Manny and Finny the Legend. The beef started in 2023, I believe, where Finny's wife Bubbly was pepper sprayed by Sin City Manny, the person that pew-pewed them. Instead of getting physical with the individual that pepper sprayed his wife, instead he brought it to the internet, which caused Menzul, which is Sin City, correct me if I'm wrong if I said his name wrong, to lose followers, you know. And still, in my opinion, that doesn't give you the right to take someone's life, but it's tragic. Something, very, very tragic situation happened last week Sunday. He pew-pewed both of them in Las Vegas, at nighttime, in public, in front of everyone. Now, with him pew-pewing Finny and his wife in front of everyone, he did go on a run for about maybe a day or two, but he ended up turning himself into law enforcement and claimed that it was self-defense. But in the video I'm going to show y'all in the next clip, you can see that he walks past them and comes back into the frame and pulls out his weapon and, pew-pews.
Thanks, donut.
As y'all can see, he walks past and comes back into the frame, antagonizes them, and then pulls out his weapon and pew-pews it. So in my opinion, I feel like that was premeditated. That's what he was actually walking around to find them. I feel like he was watching their live and he was looking for them, and he walked past and then he took both their lives in front of everyone in public, which I find is very, very crazy. Rest in peace to those two individuals. Prayers go out to their family and friend and loved ones. Okay, now let's talk about the situation that happened at the BET Awards with Tahil and his niece. So to make things, easier for y'all to understand, in this situation, Tahil wanted to take a photograph on the red carpet with his baby niece, and multiple people that work at the BET Awards was telling him different things. One person would tell him, yeah, it's okay to take your niece. One person would tell him, no, it's not in our policy. Someone even gave him one of those little tag thingies that you wear around your neck so that, it shows people that you belong there. And also a security guard offered to take him to the red carpet. And you could see the lady in the gold. She's the one that had a big deal. I'm not sure if she run anything, but she told the security guard, no, you're not, don't take him. What are you doing?
Do have you guys square one, please? I'm with. Oh. Your carpet. No, they cannot. Why? Because we already talked about the baby. Somebody just gave me this and made a phone call. I understand. They said only icons because they said, first of all, they said it's illegal to have any kids on the carpet. Why?
Let me call somebody. We just had this conversation.
They just sent him to take me real quick.
I understand, but we cannot have moderation on the carpet. I already had that conversation.
First of all, why is that big ass security guard telling him to not record when everyone at the BET records everything and take pictures of everything? That's weird, bro.
Sent him to come get me.
Anyways, y'all get the point, bro. They were just doing too much at the BET. They telling him this and then they telling him that. I can't watch any more of this. It's like D-Rod to me, you feel me? Like it's doing too much. Like taking a picture with a child on a red carpet that you're gonna hold in your hand is a big problem. How is that a big problem? What's gonna happen? What's gonna happen? Come on, bro. Nah, but he ended up taking the picture on the red carpet with her anyways. That's what I'm talking about. He never gave up and he got to take the picture. That's what I'm talking about. It was not that big of a deal. Look how quick he took it. And then he took one with Kai too. Great moment. beautiful moment for the baby, beautiful moment for the both of them, you know. But let me know what y'all think in the comments. Like, was the BT workers doing too much, or should he have just followed, you know, the rules? Alright, so now we're gonna get into my favorite topic of this video, which is Halle versus DDG situation. You know, now we all know what happened in the situation. For those that don't know, she accused DDG of assaulting her and being toxic in a relationship, and it turns out that she was actually the one that was abusive and was toxic in a relationship. Alright, so let's get into the details. Halle accused DDG of slamming her head into the steering wheel and chipping her tooth, and also causing bruising on her arms. You know, and her fans went brazy when they found out that she was being abused, quote unquote. Now, in my opinion, that's something crazy to accuse somebody of doing if they didn't do it. Turns out that Daryl, aka DDG, was actually the one being abused. He ended up dropping some receipts and showing, you know, that she cut his finger and that she was abusing him and hitting him, this, that, and the third in a relationship. And he, after finding out that she was the one that was being abusive in a relationship and attacking Daryl, guess what guess what her fans started to say? Oh, it's postpartum depression. Now, don't get me wrong, postpartum is something serious that women go through when they give birth. But in this case, I don't think it's postpartum. I think that she was just being very, very toxic and controlling in a relationship. And all her fans still hating on DDG, talking about, I still hate him. It don't matter what she do. But at the end of the day, y'all got to take some accountability, bro. She's wrong, then she's wrong. If he's right, then he's right. I can't hate somebody for being right. But that's the end of the video, y'all. That's the end of the video. Let me know what y'all think. Like, comment, and subscribe. And if y'all like this video, let me know in the comments, and I'll make more of them in the future. Alright.